Okay guys, I must give it to Biggie. See, last night's party was hands down the best. Guys, it was just a far cry from the rubbish that happened last weekend. I mean, I kept on telling myself that if this was how the first Saturday night party happened in the house, come on, the world would be impressed. Everybody would not be insulting that DJ that came to come and play Duduke. Like, how the freaking hell do you come and play Duduke in a nightclub? The first Big Brother NAIJA season 5 party for that matter. DJ Big N, you know what they say, when you're big, man. And then guys, the housemates were looking fabulous. They were looking simply beautiful, amazing. Like, guys, I was just admiring all their outfits. You see that Erica's outfit and Tolani Baj's outfit? I'll go find and come more, because you see that kind of exaggerated sleeve. Like, guys, I don't know if you can see what I'm wearing. The moment I saw Erica wearing hers, you know, I just ran into my closet and decided to get mine, because I love vintage outfits. I love exaggerated sleeves and stuff, you know, so I had to rush and go and dig out my own from inside my closet. Hey guys, it was simply beautiful. It was so colorful, it was beautiful. And I love the fact that they also brought DJ Big N. I've been to parties where he had played before, and that guy is simply awesome. You won't try the track so that they drop for the housemates. It was so beautiful. Everybody was dancing, no bad vibes, although there was 1 or 2 bad vibes which I'm going to share on this video. So guys, before I continue, let me not give you guys all the juicy details in 1 minute, because it's too plenty. Okay, please take a moment to pause this video, click on the red subscribe button to become a part of this family. And also guys, if you always want to receive alerts of my videos, a lot of you always complain that, oh Glory, whenever I want to watch your videos, I keep on refreshing YouTube. No, stop stressing yourself. Okay, it's quite easy. You don't have to refresh YouTube anymore. Okay, just turn on post notification by clicking on that white bell button. So whenever I release or upload a new video, errors is allowed. Okay, whenever I upload a new video, okay, instead of you to go and start refreshing YouTube, you will just get the notification from YouTube. Okay, so guys, do that and let's get into the video. So the party started in high notes. By the time the housemates got into the club hall, DJ Big N was already dishing them hot tunes, and they were looking so beautiful. I really loved the color combination and the theme for yesterday. It looked sort of like carnival-y kind of look, you know, sort of like old school, like the Great Gatsby kind of look. They were all told to create a design, like an artwork on their faces, and they all did really well. Lilo is now showing some of her talent, guys, because she was the one that actually did the design on some of the housemates' face. V also did the design on Neo's face, you know, so they were all looking good, guys, and all spirits were high. All people were excited. Oh, by the way, guys, remember today is our Mr. Nigerian's birthday. I'm talking about Prince. Today is his birthday, you know, so that's it. They all had fun. They came into the party lounge. They were happy, but then guys, something happened. One person was crying. Guess who was crying? Katrina was crying. And then guys, when the camera landed on her face, I was wondering, like, sister, why are you crying? Didn't you have a happy ending? You shouldn't be crying, girl. Like, literally, guys, did I just give a story like don't leave me challenge? No, but seriously guys, I was wondering, like, why is she crying? You know, what could be the motive behind it? But then I had 2 things in my mind, or just one thing anyways, because during the party, Praise was literally dancing with every other person except Katrina at the initial stage. He was on his own, she was on her own. He was literally ignoring her, like he doesn't even know her from Adam or anything, you know. So, and I felt bad as well, you know. So when I said that she was crying, like she was legit crying, water did come off for her eyes like this. She was really crying. Ozo was the one that was trying to console her, asking her what's going on with her, and she was saying that she was fine. People were asking her what's up, she said she was fine, you know. And then it was later on that she went onto the dance floor that Praise started coming around to dance with her. At some point, she was dancing with all the guys and all the girls on the floor, except from Praise, you know. So Praise was staying in one corner and was looking at her. I'm like, this guy, you are sick, man. Like, guy, you are sick. So another highlight of the party was when the DJ played one of Lakon's songs. Oh my goodness, guys, the party went wild. Laycon went wild. He was crazy. Now, before they got into the party lounge, inside the house, Laycon had been like, Biggie, please play my song. Biggie, better play my song. Somebody was asking him, okay, Dorothy was asking him, you declare Biggie, I be the instructor, waiting go do. So Laycon was like, no, Biggie, I cannot instruct you, Biggie, I'm just begging you, please play my song. So I was also thinking that maybe Biggie was not going to play the song, but guys, guess what? Biggie played Laycon's song, and they were all grooving, they were dancing. And guys, you know one thing I love about the lockdown housemates, in as much as they have their differences, they keep on supporting one another somehow, and I like it because it's all about good vibes and good energy. So aside that, guys, the party went on and on, but a lot of signals was going on in that party, guys. Now let me tell you something. During my YouTube live stream, I mentioned that KIDDWAYA was talking to Wathoni. So he was telling Wathoni that, look, I am out of range right now. I know that you've been trying to shoot your shot, but I'm out of range because now I currently have a tag on my back. What it means is that he's no longer in the market of single guys in the house, that he is now together with Erica. Okay, remember guys, I also told you guys that Erica and KIDDWAYA, they are back. Now, aside that, KIDDWAYA was now telling Wathoni that, listen, that the fact that I'm together with this person does not mean that we cannot be cool. I want us to be cool. I want us to chill. I want us to have good vibes, you know. And it was like, when I say that, I don't mean like we should be kissing or, you know, holding hands, but, you know, like you used to do when you see me, you know, you sit on my lap. If I call you, Wathoni, come here, come, you know, have fun with me like that, like that. I'm like, this guy, you want to eat your cake and have it, Abby? Okay. We shall see, you know. So he also told her that, listen, that tonight's party is going to be an opportunity. I'm going to be all over you. I'm going to be dancing with you. So prepare yourself. You know, I'm going to come to you when you are dancing, you know. And Wathoni was just like, KIDDWAYA, you know, the way she calls his name. So true to what he said, KIDDWAYA was all over Wathoni. And I'm like, guy, what are you doing? Like, Erica is all over there, she's dancing, and you are all over here and you're flirting. And guys, guess what? It wasn't just Wathoni that KIDDWAYA was flirting with. Guys, I don't even know what this guy was telling this girl. He was preaching love and war and everything. Like, he was just saying so many things to this girl. And Wathoni, of course, they were exchanging words. But guys, the sad truth is, there was no way we could have heard what they were saying, because I don't know, the Biggie cannot stop the music now, you understand? So it really pains me that we could not hear what they were saying, but it looked like a very, very serious conversation. KIDDWAYA was putting so much effort and energy into that conversation. Now afterwards, now this is what he was doing. He would come to Wathoni, he would talk to her, he would whine her. He would now go and meet Tolani Baj. He would go and talk to Tolani Baj. So last week, people were saying that during last week's party, Tolani Baj and KIDDWAYA kissed. Guys, it is a lie. They did not kiss, they hugged. Okay, now last night, KIDDWAYA went again to Tolani Baj and he was trying to hug her. He was flirting seriously with her, and it was very, very obvious that she wasn't having it, you know, because Tolani Baj liked someone else and she was trying to get the attention of that person. I'm going to spill later on in this video, guys. So KIDDWAYA was not only flirting with Tolani Baj, he was also flirting with Nengi. He was also flirting with Katrina. He was flirting with literally everybody, all the girls. Like, guys, I'm like, this guy, man. So guys, last, all the housemates, they had a lot of fun in the party, and a Nigerian music artist came. You know, it was quite new. I love his songs. I can't really remember his name right now, but I'm going to put his picture there so you guys might recognize him, you know. So afterwards, when the party was about to end, DJ Big N announced that, oh, there's somebody out here that today is the person's birthday, you know, and they all say, oh, it's Prince, and he said that, oh, there's a white box over there, go and get it, guys. So that was a birthday cake from Guinness. So they took the cake into the house. Now guys, I forgot to mention that something else happened at the party. Now all these housemates, they had really beautiful outfits, but I'm sorry to say, Wathoni was looking like flower girl, because guys, me, I didn't understand the shoe and the skirt she was wearing. I'm sorry. And then for Lucy, guys, I don't know how many of you noticed that at some point Lucy went back into the house to go and change. And I support the fact that she actually changed, because that outfit she was wearing, I don't understand. It wasn't just fine. It was not tailored to perfection. I feel like they didn't really get a size and a body structure properly, you know. So the cloth no fit her. It was not fine on her. The cloth was not just fine on her. So, and I could see that she was very, very uncomfortable. She was looking very odd, like a very old woman. So I'm happy with the fact that she had to go back into the house and change, you know. By the time she came out, she was looking more party-like she was looking more party-ready. But guys, I can't stop gushing over Erica's outfit. I think I'm going to go and patronize those people. I'm going to go and look for them. I love that outfit. It's beautiful, you know. So guys, that said, the housemates went into the house to go and celebrate Prince's birthday party. So when they were inside the house, all the housemates were giving Prince some amazing birthday wishes. But then one person was very, very upset. So apparently during the party, probably Prince had collected the Oppo phone from Lucy. Now the Oppo phone is always given to them. Okay, let me not say always given to them. I feel like it's going to be a thing with Biggie, you know. Every time they have a party, Biggie is going to give them the Oppo phone so that they can take pictures. And if you can see also on the internet, you find out that those pictures have been dispersed to whoever is handling the social media account of these housemates so that they can share it. And also the handler of Big Brother NAIJA's account will also share the pictures, you know. So I think at the party, Prince collected the phone from Lucy's hand, and then Lucy was very, very upset. So when everybody was giving Prince a birthday party wish, it was now Lucy's turn. Instead of Lucy to wish Prince a happy birthday, she just said happy birthday, that's all. And I'm like, this girl, why are you like this? I understand that you're trying to be real, but come on, it's somebody's birthday party. The best you could do is just to tell the person happy birthday. Like there's no big deal inside it though. It's not going to change your name from Lucy to whatever, you know. But that was what happened, guys. And then after party, they always say the after party is the after party. You see all these housemates, hey, madness can't start to not be small. So whilst all the rest of the housemates were giving Prince birthday wishes, Tolani Baj and Bright, they were inside the room. So Tolani Baj was very, very upset. She was just raving that she was going to clear this particular person. That how can this person be flirting with her and flirting with other girls? You know, that it's not done anywhere. You cannot be talking to me and talking to 2 or 3 other girls out there, you know. So Brighto was like, who is this person? Can you just ignore this person? She said no, she's not ignoring the person, that she's going to go and clear the person, that listen, it's pissing her off, so she wants to go and talk to the person so that next time after tonight, when the person sees her in the house, the person will hide his face and not talk to her anymore. Guys, guess who Tolani Baj is talking about? She's talking about Prince.
I need to make a statement. That's why we're looking. It's easy. Fine, it would have been easy if we were not in a confined space. Because I can easily not say shit to him and he won't see me again. But I am in a box right now. So he needs to know that when he sees me, he shouldn't flirt with me. He shouldn't even look at my face. He should look the other way. And I'll be fine.
Now guys, I mentioned it this afternoon during my YouTube live stream that Tolani Baj has a deep crush on Prince. Now, there is a crazy, should I say triangle or super triangle or multi-triangle going on in that house, okay? Tochi likes Wathoni and Tolani Baj, but he likes Wathoni but not to the extent of wanting to date her in the house. According to him, Wathoni is too cool and too chill. She's going to spoil his vibe. So he has mad ass crush on Tolani Baj. He wants to go for Tolani Baj by all means. So KIDDWAYA and Brighto, they've been advising him and giving him tips and tricks on how to get Tolani Baj to be his girlfriend in the house. Right? Now, as Tochi is harboring a lot of likes and affections for Tolani Baj on the other hand is in love with Prince, although she will not admit that she's in love with Prince. So she's in love with Prince, and it was very, very evident all through the party that she was dancing close to Prince, you know, everywhere Prince was, she wanted to be there. And then at some point, she put her hand from behind and held Prince, and then later Prince unleashed himself, like he freed himself, rather untangled himself, yeah, and went to go and dance with someone else. I think he went to go and dance with Wathoni. So Prince, on the other hand, Prince likes Wathoni, and Prince also likes Nengi. In fact, Nengi is the ultimate person in that house that Prince likes. But I've given you guys Nengi and Prince's gist. Nengi does not want to date Prince. She has told him several times that she has a serious relationship outside the house, right? So guys, all this quadrangle or quadruplet, whatever that is going on, it's so crazy and messed up, right? So Tolani Baj was very, very upset. She was livid that yesterday. She was just telling Bright that, listen, she's going to talk. She's going to go and tell the person right now, don't come close to me again, blah, 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 blah. So Bright asked her a very, very important question. Did he ask you out? And she was like, yes, he asked me out. And then she was like, no, he didn't ask me out. So Bright was like, Jesus Christ, if this person did not ask you out, why do you want to go and tell him off? I mean, it's going to make it seem childish. And Tolanibaj was like, yes, I know, I'm childish. Let it be like that. I'm childish, blah, 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 blah. And Bright was like, listen, I'll advise you. Don't go and talk to this person because it's not going to make sense. The person is going to think that you are childish and it doesn't really make sense. The person is going to look down on you. And Tolanibaj was very, very adamant that she was going to go and clear the person. So Brighto was actually thinking it was Tochi. But then she said, no, it's Prince, you know. And then she was also feeling bad that, that the whole wahala, that there's too much wahala in this house, that already Erica has come to report Wathoni to her, Wathoni has come to report Erica to her, that both of them are giving each other attitude. And why? It's all because of KIDDWAYA, because of man, you know. So she said she doesn't want to find herself in that situation. That is why she wants to go and clear Prince. And Bright was trying to explain to her that, I don't understand, but this guy has not toasted you, this guy has not made any move on you, and I feel like you're in love with the guy. And she said, no, she's not in love with the guy. Blah, 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 blah. Now, so she waka go. Say me she go clear Prince. Guys, guess what? Wathoni and Tolanibaj, they went to go and talk to Prince. Tolanibaj went to go and clear Prince, according to her. But by the time they got there, both of them sat on the floor. And they became like two small puppies looking up to their master like this. I'm like, oh my God. The crush is deep. The crush is real. And guys, the most embarrassing moment for me was when Tolanibaj was talking to Prince about how she felt, and then guess what Prince did? Prince only told her that he likes having her around, and you know, even if it's not a romantic connection that he has with her, that he just likes having her around, you know. And she said that, well, that she won't allow him get close to her like that. And then he said, well, that he, even if it means for him to come and lay on her bed just to have her around, that he's going to do that, you know. So Tolanibaj, after a conversation with Prince that probably did not go the way she wanted, she went back to her bed and she was doing this. By chance, is she doing what I think she's doing? Guys, what do you think? I don't know. I don't want to give any names to it. You let me know in the comment section below, because this one, I don't know. Bright was literally telling her that Tochi likes her, but she was like, lie, that Tochi will never be in the picture, that she can never date Tochi in that house. So they should just strike Tochi out. That for KIDDWAYA, she has friend-zoned KIDDWAYA for life. Any other person, she has friend-zoned the person for life. But you see that Prince, that is the person that she likes. And she said he's pissing her off that, you know, the guy is not... So that was the conversation that happened though between Tolanibaj and Bright. Guys, remember this afternoon also, I told you guys that we need to leave Brighto in that house, because that guy is one of the most mischievous and manipulative instigator I have ever seen in the history of a reality TV show. Guys, do you believe that after Brighto finished convincing Tolanibaj that, okay, oh fine, go and clear Prince and do whatever you want to do, he went outside and he was advising Lekon and Tochi on how to get the women that they like. Now guys, earlier this afternoon, the three guys, they've been having a conversation in the garden, and that was when I mentioned in my YouTube live stream that Brighto was advising Lekon on how to get Erica, right? Because Lekon said he likes Erica, like he's actually in love with Erica, but because Erica now has interest in KIDDWAYA, there's nothing you can do about it. And Brighto was giving him tips on how to get Erica to fancy him as well. And then Tochi told Brighto that, guy, later on, me I go look for you. You go need to tell me how to help my situation. Brighto was now advising Tochi that, Tolanibaj likes you. You should put more pressure. You should put more pressure so that she's going to fancy you. All she needs is to put more pressure. Say, this guy, you're not a pastor. You're not a preacher of love. You're a preacher of war. Like, guys, this is the same Tolanibaj that a few minutes ago I told Brighto that Tochi will never be in the equation, that she doesn't like Tochi. So why the freaking hell is he going now to go and tell Tochi to put more pressure to make sure that Tolanibaj likes him? And then for Lekon, he was not asking Lekon, you don't do it, I say, may you do. Lekon said not yet. He said, oh yeah, go meet her for bed where she did. May you kiss her for neck or kiss her for cheek. Do one like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I said, chai! We now have a relationship expert in the house. And then me, I was not thinking that, what if Ozo and Prince, they take their own relationship status to Brighto, probably Nengi is going to start falling for each of them. You know, like, guys, this Brighto is mind. He has a devious, amazing mind, and I love it, guys. And I am wishing that today he's not evicted. At least let him just stay in that house and cause more havoc. And guys, there's something behind what Brighto is doing. Brighto sort of likes Wathoni, but he has not told Wathoni he likes her. So my opinion is, I have a strong feeling that Brighto is ensuring that all these guys get bulled up with other girls, so that Wathoni is now going to be left to him only. And another thing again I feel like Brighto is doing is he's helping all the rest of the housemates to get focused on the relationships that they are building in the house, while he is focused on the game. But apparently it seems like these housemates, they have no idea. They're all carried away with, oh, I like this person does not like me back, I like this person, I like that person, you know. So the game is getting very much interesting, guys, and I really love the mind games that Bright is playing, guys. And I wish, honestly, I really wish that it's going to be in that house and he's safe in this house this week, because I want to see more tables that he's going to break, guys. Another interesting conversation that happened last night was a conversation between Dora and Erica. Now, if you cast your minds back to last week Saturday after the party, Erica took Nengi aside and was addressing the tension between them. According to her, she wanted them to be cool because they have done the same beauty pageant together, so she was expecting that they were going to be friends in the house together, you know. But Nengi is giving her the cold shoulder. So Nengi was like, nothing, no, I don't have anything in my mind against you. Me too, I was wondering now that why is this girl not talking to me, blah blah blah. So guys, they kissed and made up, right? They settled their beef, they squashed it all, or apparently so. Now this week, guys, Nengi has been seriously giving Erica the cold shoulder. Like, it is so obvious, she makes it so obvious. I don't think I've ever seen Nengi and Erica have like a one-on-one conversation in that house. Like, one would expect that after that intense conversation they had and the happy ending they had, they would be friends. But no, Nengi instead has become extra close to the guys in the house and not even the females. In fact, she avoids the females, and I've explained to you guys why she's doing that. Check my previous video. So guys, Dora and Erica, they were upset. Dora called Nengi an attention-seeking bitch. Erica was complaining also that Nengi has been avoiding her. That several times that something happened, she was talking to Nengi and Nengi was like, in this house, so this and that, this and that. Dora is complaining that, oh, Nengi is trying to show off that she has a lot of wigs, that if she opens her box and Nengi will sit down, you know. So earlier this afternoon, Dorothy, Katrina and Lucy, they had sat down and had a conversation about everybody in the house and all the relationships. They had analyzed Lilo and Eric. They said that they like Lilo, you know, and then Katrina let both of them know what, you know, she said to Lilo, and Lilo thanked her for it, and even thanked her for the fact that, oh, she didn't go about telling people or giving her attitude in the house. Instead, she came to talk to her about it direct. Guys, it was during this afternoon's conversation that we got to find out Neo's agenda with V in that house. Guys, there I was thinking that Neo genuinely loves V. Neo is ready to go all out for V. But guess what, guys? It's all a lie. Katrina revealed to the other two girls that Neo confided in her, telling her that when he gets outside the house, his ambition is to be dating rich, big women. That his relationship with V is solely aimed at perfecting his gigolo practice. Guys, what he means is that he's trying to perfect the art of the lover boy, the perfect lover boy, so that all those potential big rich women out there, they are going to see him and recognize that, this guy is a good lover boy, that's what he's doing. So it's not like he's genuinely into V. I say, hey! And V is there telling Tolani Baj that she's ready to go all out for Neo and give him all the commitment because she thinks that Neo is genuine. Guys, Neo is not freaking genuine. Neo has an agenda. And I'm like, how can somebody come to Biggie's house? You have this amazing platform. You have this great platform, and instead of you to be thinking of how you are going to use it to make money, grow yourself, elevate your life, create impact and all of that, you are thinking about how to use it to go and become a gigolo outside the house. Like, how the hell does that work out? Why do people have so much misplaced priorities like this, you know? So guys, that was what Katrina said. She also spilled a lot of other teas, and they also took the opportunity to analyze Nengi, and they said, oh, Nengi is beautiful, she's humble and all of that, but they don't like the way she's treating the other guys. And that was how they exposed Nengi's strategy. They said that they are aware that Nengi likes using the guys, you know, she will get close to the guys, draw the guys' attention, and then when these guys start falling in love with her, she will now dump them and not give them attention anymore. And Dorothy also mentioned that was why she didn't like what Nengi did to Ozo. So Erica and Dora, they continued having that conversation, and Erica made up my mind that never again, she is not going back to try to be friends with Nengi anymore. She's not going back to try to be cool with Nengi anymore. That Nengi has drawn the line for her, so she is done. I say, okay, war don't start for this house. The moment one person is evicted from the show today, guys, the tension is going to be mad. And guys, another thing that also happened last night was that Praise and Katrina, okay, before I go to that one, Ozo and Katrina, they were having a conversation, right? So Katrina was explaining to Ozo the reason why she was crying. She said she was crying because whilst at the party, she was looking at everybody, and then she was wondering like, that what if one person is evicted, they are going to miss the person, that they've come so far, you know, blah blah blah. Me, I'm like, Katrina, are you sure that that is the reason why you were crying? Like, are you freaking sure? So that night, Praise was having a conversation with Tricky T, Bright O, and Wathoni in the closet area, you know. And then what Katrina went to go and call him and say, are you going to sleep right now? I'm coming to meet you on your bed. And Praise was like, oh, that is if I have not slept yet. And Katrina was like, okay, just wait for me, stay awake for me. And then she left. So she was already giving Praise an invitation for both of them to become cuddle buddies. The moment Katrina walked away, Tricky T was looking at Praise like this. Praise was looking at Tricky T and Bright, and they were all laughing. So guys, it is very, very obvious that these people, they are fully aware that Praise and Katrina, they had sex last night.
Whatever happens, it happens. When I step outside this place, I never going to.
They were just looking at each other in a coded way, and they were laughing about it. And I presume that Tricky T must have shared that information with the rest of the crew, right? So Praise was laughing and said, waiting be my own. No matter waiting happen for this house, it no get as it won't be. The moment I come out of this house, I know where they go. And I'm like, chai, this world is wicked. The world of men is very wicked. Very, very wicked. So you are here, you're going to be shangbashing freely and knocking freely here and there with Katrina and possibly any other female housemate that gives herself to you. Then you are here making noise that, oh, when you go outside, you are going to go and meet your fiancé and your family. May God have mercy on Praise. And so the last conversation of the night was the conversation between Ozo and Dorothy. Ozo is aware that Dorothy is upset about his situationship with Nengi. So he said that no, that before he sleeps, he has to go and talk to Dora. So he went to go and meet Dora, and Dora was very upset with him. Dora was venting that, oh, after all she did to you, she will still stand and call you, Ozo, come, and you too, you will go like a puppy dog running to go and meet the mother. You know that, why are you doing all of that? And Ozo was trying to explain that, oh no, you know, I'm not going back to her. I'm just doing this and that, doing this and that. I'm like, this Ozo, you don't want to have sense. You don't want to have sense. Nengi has shown you in 1 million ways that she's not interested in you, or she's literally trying to play hard to get. So she's using you to play her own strategy. Why don't you want to have sense and also use her to play her own strategy? You know, it doesn't really make sense, you know. So Dorothy was very, very upset with Ozo. She kept on talking and ranting that, look, don't bring that energy to me, you know, don't bring that energy to me. I felt really embarrassed for you, blah blah blah. The girl does not deserve your time, you know. She was very, very upset. And guys, it seems like Dorothy has drawn the battle line between herself and Nengi, you know. So guys, let's look forward to more drama this week, because it's going to be very, very hot in that house. I am telling you, it's going to be very, very hot. Now guys, let's see how it goes. Let me know what you think in the comment section below about all these gist that I have spilled to you guys. I want to know what you think. Let me know, and I will see you guys in tonight's eviction show. Have an amazing morning. Bye.